the busiest street in our biggest city. A man in a wheelchair is going about his business. How easily can he do what he needs to do? I'm about to find out.
Cassette 9, restaurant, bar, music venue. No, I won't be heading up there today.
I'm going to spend the entire day in this electric-powered wheelchair. We'll try and have as normal day as possible. We'll go to a cafe, we'll use public transport, we'll go to the mall, but at no stage will I get out of the chair. Alrighty. Whoa. The van is state-of-the-art, but it still takes time, effort and help.
Where are these damn things? Oh.
To securely fasten me and the 100-kilogram chair into place.
Quite a process, isn't it? Alrighty. So we're good.
We're good.
Thank you. Alright, let's go get a coffee, eh?
First up, we decide to go for a coffee in nearby Newmarket.
Right, so sing out if you see a park, Tristram.
Well, here's one just here on the left. Just here on the left, Vanessa.
So we're lucky with the park, but I've still got to get unbuckled.
Clip off. I can probably do the front one. Oh, yep. Come on. Whoa.
Stop, stop.
Man alive.
Eventually, I'm free of the van.
All right, so I'm going to get a coffee. I'll see you in half an hour.
Okay.
And off on my first solo mission. Fortunately, the footpaths and curbs in this part of town are well designed for even an amateur wheelchair driver like myself.
What is... It's simple. It's just stop on hills.
But when it comes to the cafes, it's a different story.
Oh, looks like I'm not going for a coffee there. Excuse me, do you have any wheelchair access?
Yes, we do. Yeah, but it's a long way. I show you.
Okay.
There are just 2 steps from the curb to the front door. But to get there in a wheelchair, I'm taken on a massive detour.
Thank you. Great stuff.
Coffee drunk, it's time to pay.
You don't have a mobile EPOS machine, do you? No. Okay, that's all right. I'll come over. I just have to clear a little passage for the chairs.
By the time customers' chairs and tables have been repositioned, I'm beginning to wish I'd just stayed at home. But there's no doubting the helpfulness of staff.
Great stuff, thank you. Sorry.
Next stop is a shop just up the road. I want to buy some lunch, but again it's a solitary stare that stops me. I try to catch someone's eye, but all the shop attendants are busy. Time to head back to the van.
Just that one step was enough to torpedo our chances of getting in. Nothing you can do, one step. So pretty frustrating, tiring and frustrating. It's taken us hours to get just one coffee. These electric chairs are so heavy that you can't even get someone to give you a hand and pull you up.
Once in Auckland's CBD, we head straight to Vulcan Lane, one of the prettiest streets in the central city. Unfortunately, pretty doesn't mean practical when it comes to shopping in a wheelchair.
Excuse me, do you have any wheelchair access? No. Oh, looks like I won't be heading up there. Oh no, I won't be going there. How about next door? Oh, yep. It's a good little ramp there. Bit of camping gear. No, step and stairs. That was pretty tough. The footpaths are great, but half the shops on Vulcan Lane all had steps. Just nothing you can do.
So we try one of the city's major shopping malls. But very quickly, we come across an unexpected problem.
You can't go left, that's maximum height 220 that way.
Shit.
And that's maximum height 220, you can't go that way either.
Oh, I'll have to go this way.
Take a right. Oh, careful, careful. Careful. It's all 2.2 metres maximum, we're 2.5. So we can't park in here, we're going to have to go for another overground park. It'll be a bit of a bummer in winter if it's raining. But there are no disabled parks that can handle our height.
Outside, we do find a park, and the rest of the mall is well set up for wheelchairs. But as I head back to the van, I spot something that stops me in my tracks. This is the real curse of every disabled person trying to get out and about and live their lives. Someone without a mobility sticker taking up this prime disabled park. Just around the corner is Morningside train station. Getting onto the station works well, but boarding the train is more difficult. Once we're moving, it's a comfortable trip to Britomart.
Awesome, thanks, Dave. No worries, appreciate that. Thank you.
But my final challenge, catching a bus, is a bit of a nightmare.
Well, that's a clever system.
Unlike the train, buses are narrow, and manoeuvring is very difficult.
Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I might just go on this way, it's easier. Thank you. Thanks very much.
It's a tight squeeze, but like everyone I've encountered, both staff and the general public are incredibly understanding.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a pretty tight squeeze. Great stuff, thanks so much.
20 minutes later, I arrive back at TV3.
That's really tough on the old bus. The train was fine, getting up the ramp was a bit tricky, and then the train was fine. Getting off at Britomart worked really well. But man, that bus is really tight, but we did it. Back at work. Right, now to get inside, back to work.
I've managed to do almost everything I set out to do. But it's required a huge effort and lots of patience. If ever I've questioned the real need for disabled lifts, ramps or parks, I certainly won't anymore.
Tristram Clayton reporting. Before that, Kate King reporting from Wanganui. For the record, Tristram really did spend 5 hours in that chair without standing up even once, and our thanks to Invacare for the use of that brilliant wheelchair.